How to become a risk GM. Settings, progressive cards, manual placement on, fog of war on, world domination on the Blackbeard's Rat map. It's a 1 versus 1 strategy. So the going first strategy, you have to create a situation where you can take the right side of the map and hold 2 continents with 1 border. And this is the perfect setup for that. So you can see my army can take up the entire map pretty much. So this is the first example of this against a novice going first. You always focus on the right side. You can see the top right and the bottom right, because you can take the whole side and have only 1 border. Skipping ahead, this is where I place my army in the back, so I can capture all of these territories in a straight line without getting blocked by my own territories. I place 5 troops there to take the top left. That's another key point. And then I blitz his army, capture the top left, take some territory, and now I can place that 3 there and guard both of those continents. That's a very key territory. It's already over at this point. I'm holding all of these continents, all of these territories. There's nothing he could do. Now it's just cleaning it up. You can see my rank already going up first game. Beginner 375k. Going second strategy, you have to have access to the right side of the map, but you have to make sure you don't put your army inside the right side, because then you have to make sure that your opponent doesn't place their army somewhere. Like, you have to predict where they're going to place their army and make sure you don't place your army next to it. So fast forwarding to the very end of deployment, as you can see, I decide to place my army in the center region because that has access to the right side and the top. And he places his army in the very bottom middle. However, that's a huge waste of troops. He put 11 troops to take down only 1. You do not want to do that, because if you do that, you're just wasting the amount of territories that you can take, because you're using all of your troops on only 1 territory. So that's another tip of advice. You have to be very efficient. I did the 24 on 12. It worked really well. And then once again I captured the top left. That's another continent you need to focus on. I did not want to unleash his 13 troops army, which is why I stopped and I didn't take that bottom middle region. Immediately he breaks through the top left, which is the smart play. Captures as many territories as possible. However, he should have taken more territory, because now I can retake the top left and then blitz his big army so that he can't take too many territories down here. It doesn't work too well for me, however it does make his army a lot smaller. At this point it's a war of attrition. Whoever has more territories is going to win. See, now I got 8 this time. Last time it was 7, so it keeps on going up and up. I capture this region. Now I have 2. I'm holding 2 regions. He's only getting 4, so while I'm getting 8, he's getting 4. And slowly but surely, that's gonna add up, and I'm gonna win. Especially when he decides to quit because he realized that he doesn't have any chance of winning this. This is just me, the final steps. Alright, I made it to the intermediate now. Intermediate rank. Another going first example. The same exact strategy as the first game. focusing on the right side. And routing is a term I use. That's a term where you create a path of where your entire army can follow without getting blocked. So that's what routing is. So you can see I placed my army in the very bottom, right, and I can capture all of these territories. He placed his army in the top left, which is also really a bad decision because his army is going to be blocked over there. I placed some troops in the middle so I can capture the middle region, and then I use the rest of my time taking both of those regions on the right, and then I place it on that key territory that guards both of the continents. Red Cliffs. That's a very key territory. So his only option is to come over here and then try to manual roll me a 9 on 12. He does get a lot of good luck, which he needs to have any chances of coming back. Alright, one more, and he does end up breaking through. Gets to both continents. However, he does run out of time, so he can't capture the top left, meaning that I don't have to worry about the top left. So I place some troops to take the middle, and then I will place the rest to take the bottom middle. That way, he has to split his attention. If I'm able to capture both of them, he'll have to split his attention away from and having to invade both of the continents. Fortunately for me, the Blitzroll works, and I'm able to capture both of them. Now he must break both of them. He splits up 2 and 2, so you can have 2 3v1s. And then he finally captures the top left, and then captures more territory. The key principle behind this is to make sure you take as many territories as possible and not have your army blocked. Because if you have your army blocked, then you're going to limit the potential that you have to take as many territories as possible. So I invade the top left, and then I capture this entire region. Once again fortifying to Red Cliffs to hold both of those continents. Another opponent, an expert this time, going inactive, becoming a bot. I'm getting 20 troops, the game is over. Now it's just finishing up this bot. Turning in a set. If not this turn, the next turn I'll be able to finish it off. Yep, one more territory, next turn I'll get it. Alright, that's 3 in a row. Going on to the next game. This is another victory. And then another going second. Like I said before, you have to have access to the right side of the map. You have to make sure that your army isn't somewhere where your opponent can blitz it, because if they can blitz it, then it's game over for you. Going second is a lot more difficult. Also, you have to make sure your territories are split off so that your opponents can't route you and take all of your territories if they're all connected. You have to make sure that they're all disconnected. So I put my army down there because it has access to both the right side and the left side of the map. So I can invade his region and then capture a lot of territory. You can see he's being very inefficient having that 10 army down there to only take down 3 territories. If you want to take down 3 territories, I would recommend using 6 troops, not 10. That's just a waste. And he doesn't even capture any regions, which is a really huge mistake. So I placed troops to take down the middle, capture the middle region, and then use the remaining time to take this bottom left region, as well as the top left region. So I take 3 continents in that turn. Fortifying to Red Cliffs once again, because Red Cliffs is actually holding all of my continents. This novice makes another huge mistake over here, as you'll see right here. Instead of invading my continents, he goes the wrong way, and that's GG. Because now I'm just gonna get a massive amount of troops once it goes to my turn again. 22, that's over. And here is another sneaky tactic. I split off my troops so that I can block him inside so he can't get any cards. Split it off, 10 troops there, and then fortify so that there's 11, meaning he can't break through, meaning he can't even get a card, and the game is over. There's nothing, absolutely nothing he can do to stop me. 20 more troops, take down the rest of his territories. Cry all you want, the game is over. Another victory, 4 in a row. We're going into the final game, and a final example, going second against a beginner ranked player. Using the same exact strategy, skipping to deployments, I place my troops in the middle this time instead of the bottom middle. You can do the top middle, you can do the bottom middle. Those are the two main ones that I use. So he does end up capturing a region, but only one region. Then he fortifies over there. So now I can place some troops in the top left, so I can, not only can I break his continent, I can capture it. Alright, so I take the top left, and then I take territory in the middle, and I end up breaking through, winning that blitz roll. That was really fortunate, as well as the other blitz roll, to end up taking the bottom middle as well as the top left. Now I'm guarding the bottom middle, and he's quit the game, because there's nothing, he realizes there's nothing he can do. So another easy victory. If not this turn, I'm going to win next turn. Capture those territories, fortify to the only region that's guarding literally 4 continents. 27, it's over. So that you saw me win 5 straight games in a row. The strategy is overpowered. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe. Alright, that's all for now, and thanks for watching.